Hello everybody, welcome to our midweek reflection for the 12th of May. Our reading today is Matthew chapter 6, verses 28 to 29. Look how the wildflowers grow. They do not work or make clothes for themselves. But I tell you that not even King Solomon with all his wealth had clothes as beautiful as one of these flowers. In the children's novel Anne of Green Gables, which was one of my favourites growing up, on her first morning at Green Gables farm, Anne wakes up with a thrill, quickly followed by the horrible remembrance that she is to be returned to the orphanage that day because she is not the boy required to help on the farm. Yet when she looks out of the window and sees a cherry tree in full blossom, despite her unfortunate circumstances, she becomes so enraptured by its beauty that she forgets all else. The theme of this year's Mental Health Awareness Week is nature. Studies by the Mental Health Foundation have revealed that one of the main coping strategies that people have used throughout the pandemic has been engagement with nature, whether through taking a walk or watching footage from wildlife webcams. According to the MHF, studies reveal that it is not just being in nature, but how we open ourselves up and interact with nature that counts. Even small contacts with nature can reduce feelings of social isolation and be effective in protecting our mental health and preventing distress. In Jesus' teaching on trusting God in the Sermon on the Mount, he makes his point by encouraging what we might call mindfulness, taking time to be aware of our surroundings. Jesus tells us to stop and look, to observe the natural world as a means of spiritual contemplation, and to listen to what it says to us about the power of God's goodness and his ability to care for us. After 3 years of living in the manse, I have decided that these few days in May, when the tree outside the study window is laden with blossom, are my absolute favourite. After days of anticipation, it is suddenly and dramatically transformed from bare branches into a dense pink mass of beauty. And like Anne, I am transported to a place where all earthly cares are forgotten, and I remember that God has it all in hand. Look how the wildflowers grow. They do not work or make clothes for themselves. But I tell you that not even King Solomon with all his wealth had clothes as beautiful as one of these flowers. Amen.